Okay, this is my most recent game of Age of Empires. I have no idea how this game actually. Well, I'm not going to spoil it now. I think I do remember how it goes, but I just was in a video making mood, so I decided to make this video. Let us unlock this and do this so we see everything. And yeah, this map really fucked me because I was supposed to have a trading post like right here. But there was no trading post here. He has a trading post like 2 feet away from his base. I had shit. So that made me a little bit upset when I started this game. If the recording is a little laggy, I don't think it should be laggy on y'all end. But if it is, it's because I'm processing another video in the background. Because I've just decided that I feel like making videos today. So, I'm pretty sure I'm doing the Fusilier strategy in this game because that's what I do every game. I've changed my deck a little bit to incorporate the Silk Road because I think there's just no reason to play Ottomans if you don't use Silk Road. I think it's just a big part of it. But yeah, basically, I still do 3 settlers first. I try to get enough treasures and kill enough guardians that I get the experience needed so that I can absorb this Silk Road and then do this and then do the change. And honestly, doing the change a little bit later kind of helps because then I'll have like 600 or 700 wood left over after I get the Fusilier upgrade from the church. And so that allows me to make an artillery foundry. And then after I make the artillery foundry, I normally ship in the coin so that I can have Aegis guns and also Fusiliers. And Aegis guns and Fusiliers are just really good. So that's kind of like the new strat that I use, and I had to go all the way to the fucking middle to find a trading post because the game, really screwed me out of my trading post down here. But it's okay. We're still gonna win. I thought this guy was Dutch at first because I feel like the Dutch have a similar flag to Russia. But nah, dude is Russian, and I just kind of didn't know that. I don't know how I normally play. I think normally against Dutch I will rush because Dutch normally wants to get to the third age, and once a Dutch gets to the third age, you're kind of fucked because they have banks, and normally by the time they get to the third age, they have like 6 of them things, and it's like they're just producing coin automatically, and they're able to make settlers with that coin, so basically their economy just sustains itself. It's not really anything the settlers have to do. So then rushing really doesn't do anything. Like, you have to defeat their entire army, and then you have to destroy houses and or some shit. Like, you have to do other things. It has to be other things to do. It's way longer of a battle than, to beat Russia in Age 3. You just kind of fuck with their settlers enough to where they can't gather enough food, and then they're fucked. Also, I find that Russia is just really ass. I mean, it is hard. Like, until they get to maybe the third age where they have cannons, they can better protect their strelets, even though the answer to strelets is just horses. So I mean, had I known that this was Russia, I probably would have went horses instead of Aegis guns, because that really just fucks Russia's entire life and day up. But I did not do that. Did I just call for... Oh, okay, I just got my 3 settlers. I wonder what this guy's deck is. I don't think I looked at his deck. So let's see what Squire is doing. Okay, maybe I can't do it that way. Let's go over here and see what he's doing. Okay, so this is interesting. I'm pretty sure Russia has a settler shipment card. Definitely in the second age they do. I don't know about the first age. Maybe they don't have one in the first age. But I feel like they do. I used to play Russia exclusively because I used to play No Rush, and basically when you can make a Pricknix with Russia, it just fucks everything up. Like, you can just spam those into cheese. And that's the cheese that I initially relied on to get good at the game, which is Pricknick rushes, just making 40 of those things, burning down basically everything on their path and killing all the settlers, and it's just nothing that they can do. And then when their army, starts to come back to combat the Pricknicks that are, in their base, I can make a new army up here with my instant infantry and kind of just walk right over here. So that's kind of how I normally would do it. If this was No Rush, I would make my whole economy back here. I would come with the Pricknicks probably on this side and come in their economy through the back. And then they'll probably be, you know, burning down walls or whatever over here, and then they'll realize I'm in their base with the Prickniks, and then they'll have to come back with that army, and that takes time. And then when they slowly kill the Prickniks, I can slowly make my army rebuild the walls and come, like, creeping in this way, you know, building blockhouses and stuff, like, as I go. And that's normally how I would do that, no rush. But obviously that doesn't work in rush. I don't even know how I got on that thing, but yeah, I just got my Silk Road. I think I got my Silk Road. Pretty sure that's me because he doesn't have that. Yeah, I just did get Silk Road, and we're not even H2 yet, and I should be able to get my shipment so then I can get my church card, so then I can do this, and then I can get my Fusiliers. But yeah, Russia's units are kind of just, yeah, like they're musketeers. They're the worst musketeers in the game, and Strelets are just awful. Like they just really, really suck. So I just really think the Prickniks are, I don't even know how they're supposed to be pronounced, but I call them Prickniks because that's how I pronounce them at 13 years old, and I'm not going to change now. And so the Prickniks kind of just, I don't know. They kind of just kill everything. And that's just the best unit that they have. I don't think they have any other special unit. I mean, they have, no, I don't think they, I mean, they have horse archers, which are good, and Kazakhs, which are one pop, like hussars. So their cavalry in general is like the strength, I think, of Russia, and their blockhouses allow them to make cheaper units, but their units suck. So, like, I don't know. I don't really like Russia. I need to pick this food up. Hopefully I don't forget to do that. But yeah, the age up was supposed to give me only 500 food, but you know, with the Silk Road, it turns into 625s, 125 extra resources from this card. And then, you know, for every other crate card I get. So, very, very worth it, I think. And let's turn this off. So yeah, this is just what I'm seeing. I'm just getting as much food as possible. I'm not really herding, which is probably something I should be doing. It would make my life a lot easier if I herded these giraffes and these elephants. Because elephants are 1,000 food. I think giraffes are like 500 food. Oh, 600 food. That's even better. So like, I basically wouldn't have to go anywhere for food if I can get those on top of my town center. But because I herded 5 minutes into the game, it's not going to be as smooth as I want it to be. And we're herding these giraffes towards my beast now. And we're trying to get these elephants. I think I might have accidentally clicked on the treasure. And now I'm going to get this card. And we're just going to wait for that to come in. And then I'm going to get... Wow. The Phillies are probably going to lose this series, but you can't win every series. I'm up here watching the Phillies game while I'm commentating this. And so, yeah, just trying to herd these giraffes. This guy just got to H2 like really, really, really late. So, I'm not really sure if it's spoiling at this point to say I'm probably going to win this game. I'm pretty sure I do. And there's a lot of experience treasures on this map. That really, really, really helped me, you know, to get the Fusilier thing, but also, you know, with the Silk Road and then this other shit. Yeah, the card's about to come in to give me the wood. So now I have the wood, and now I'm going to get the Fusiliers. And I still have 641 wood left. So with that wood, I'm probably going to make, making an artillery foundry right here. Damn, artillery foundries take a long time to make. I should put like 2 settlers on it. I don't know. And then I'm making houses over here and a market. And now I got my Fusiliers out. I probably could have rushed right now and won this game, like right now this second. This guy is going really heavy with these blockhouses, huh? I feel like wood probably could have been better used on other things. Does he have like a shipment for blockhouses? How does he have so many blockhouses? How did he get so much wood? The 700 wood and the wood triple. But yeah, that's all he has. And he has cavalry hit points and line of sight. Pretty sure I used to use that card as well. Alright, so he sent in the 5 Cassocks. I have my Fusiliers. I definitely could come down here. The thing is that these are outposts and these do damage. I don't know if they have a bonus against infantry. Shock infantry, they do 1.3. But these guys are heavy, I think. Well, I don't know if it tells you. Yeah, no, they are heavy. So yeah, they just do 30 damage per shot. These guys have 210, so it would take 7 shots in order to kill one of these. But the fact that there's 3 of them here makes it really hard. I don't know, what's the range on these things? 24 range. So if I were to burn this one down from all over here, I think this one probably could reach me. What else is going on now? He has, I'm on his shit. Way over here, I'm making Avis guns. I'm realizing I don't have enough wood to continue making Avis guns, so I try to buy the wood real quick and make a house, but obviously the Avis guns are almost out anyways. It doesn't matter and make a difference. They're over here trying to destroy my trading post, which I should have just sent my Fusiliers immediately over there when I saw that, which I am now doing. I feel like I took too long to make that decision. This guy actually did get a points lead on me. But very unorganized stuff happening over here. This son is kind of just standing here doing nothing for like a long, long time. They have another blockhouse down here. How much wood does it cost to make a blockhouse? Like, this is kind of crazy. I wish it would tell you. I forgot how much wood it costs to make a blockhouse. But he has like 4 of them shit, so like, he has like a billion blockhouses. Blockhouses everywhere. I guess he just makes blockhouses to protect his settlers. Not really sure. But yeah, I'm just over here like, I'm gonna kill you. But then I realized they have other things back here, so I'm just like, fuck it. Because the blockhouses, I don't think I know that they have blockhouses. Yeah, I didn't know that blockhouse was there. So I don't even know about the other 2 that exist back behind it. I didn't even know that was there until I walked up and saw it, and then I'm just like, yeah, I can't really fight an army and then also have the blockhouse be right here while I'm fighting it. So I'm just going to wait a second. I'm going to get more Avis guns. I have Fusiliers back here, which are now going to move over here. So I have 20 Fusiliers, 3 Avis guns, soon to be 6 Avis guns. I don't know if I'm going to, well, I can't make another one because I don't have a house. I'm just like behind on these fucking houses. It's kind of costing me a little bit, but 6 Avis guns, 20 Fusiliers. Okay. And I got another shipment. Alright, and I see this army over here, but I'm like, man, these are Strelets. Like, fuck Strelets, bro. Strelets are just awful units. 23 Strelets. They're gonna get fucked up by my Fusiliers because my Fusiliers have, you know, 2 times, 2 times versus infantry just in general. And, you know, these guys only have 72 health. So it takes 2 shots to kill one of those. Also, I have Avis guns back here, which do 40 damage, but also I think they do extra versus infantry as well. I'm not sure. Oh, they only do half. Boom. They only do half damage to shock infantry, so they do 20 to those guys. He tried to come with his Cassocks to get my Avis, but I moved my Fusiliers on top of them and got those Cassocks the fuck out of here. And since he doesn't have stables, they won't come back. He can't make more of them. He can only make infantry, which is what I want. He does have a lot of musketeers over here. But yeah, the Fusiliers have 2 times damage versus those guys. And musketeers are not shock infantry. They're regular infantry, which means that these guys also do 40 damage. So both of these units do 40 damage to infantry, and it's kind of ridiculous. So yeah, he just lost that battle pretty decisively. I didn't really lose shit. I should have just had that on the entire time for that battle, but whatever. He's calling in the thing to make his Strelets a little bit better, not completely ass, but like it's still pretty bad. I'm just gonna come over here and try to destroy the blockhouses because like map control is important. I think it's possible that maybe I could have just walked past this into his base, but I don't know. My cousin told me, and I kind of believe after, you know, he told me it makes sense, that like the best thing to do is kind of destroy the military buildings because they can't reinforce as easily if you destroy the military buildings first. Because if I just go down there and try to attack, you know, the settlers' base, you're just going to make an army, and then I'm going to be trapped down here. I'm going to lose everything. Instead of being able to retreat with some stuff like I just did right here. In general, it's not worth it. He's trying to send in more horses because horses work, but the thing is that these guys are musketeers, so like if I get a hand attack with horses, they do 47 damage or 47.5 damage. I don't know how it does. I don't know if it does decibels on the damage system, but and damn, they do 1.8 damage against shock infantry. They basically do like 28 damage against shock infantry in hand to hand. Which is better. Wait, no, it's not, because they do... Okay, they do double versus infantry just in general, so... Maybe not. Maybe not completely better. What am I working on over here? I'm going to age 3. I mean, yeah, I have a pretty... I mean, going to age 3 is kind of pointless right now. I probably could have just, made more, probably could have made a barracks... Or I probably should have made it stable for real, because it's Russia. He's just gonna make fucking Strelets. That's what Russians do in this game. They kind of try to spam the Strelets because they can make 1 billion of them. They're just weak units. I'm over here trying to get treasures because I want shipments so that I can either get the 8 Fusiliers or 2 cannons. Most likely gonna go 2 cannons. Sometimes it depends. Like if I'm getting like out ecoed or like, you know, it's kind of just general like stalemate. I'm a lot of times go with the 1,000 wood first. So then I can get 2 town centers and then have, like, you know, max out my settler population, but we're not doing that this game, I don't think. I think I go right for the cannons. If I can remember correctly, I go right for the cannons. I'm putting out a barracks because I need musketeers, and musketeers, Aegis gun, cannons is just a good combo. So yeah, I got age 3. Did he react to me going age 3? Did he do anything? I don't think that caused him to do anything. Did he? No. He's just trying to build his army up. So, yeah, see, musketeers are just really, really fucking cheap. So, 5 musketeers for 57? No, this is per Strelet. It's 38 and 10 per Strelet. Okay, yeah, but you can only make them in groups of 10. That's the thing. And, oh, okay, so I see he tried to come over here with these Cassocks and raid a little bit. I don't think it was super successful. I'll bring my army back just because I know for certain that this guy does not have a stable. And even though, you know, I don't see most of his base, I'm just assuming because Russian people don't make stables until like age 3 or 4. Like, they normally just try to rush with Strelets. And then they use the Cassock shipments, which I think he has 2 Cassock shipments in the first age. Yes, he does, or the second age, I mean. And so he'll just try to use the Cassock shipments to supplement the horse like need, which makes them very valuable. Like if I can kill these now while he's in age 2, he can't make horses until he makes a stable, and that really, really fucks him because he doesn't have an answer for my Aegis guns if he doesn't make horses. Like he has to make horses in order to have an answer for that. And he's looking for other settlers I have up here, but I normally try to keep, you know, my base pretty compact because obviously I want to be able to defend everything. Oh, I actually went for the 1,000 coin. No, this isn't even 1,000 coin. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, this is him. Okay, I'm thinking like, well, what the hell is going on? Okay, no, I went with the cannons. Now I'm getting more houses so I can continue making units. And now I gotta make some Janissaries. I don't have Janissaries yet. I'm moving my army here just because I know he's trying to raid. I don't know that he was doing all this shit with the horses, but he tried to raid my base before, so I'm like, he's probably going to come back and raid or some stupid shit. So, I'm going to keep my army right on top of these guys right here. He just has too many Strelets. 60, wait. Yeah, 60 Strelets he has here. Which, I mean, Strelets are just so fucking weak. That's the thing. What do they do though? They do 2 times damage against heavy infantry. And 2 times versus, I don't have that cavalry. And they do less against hand shock and like regular like cavalry. I'm assuming heavy cavalry as well. This is kind of pointless right here, because they only do 4 damage anyway in hand-to-hand. The thing is, they only do 9 damage in like their ranged attack. So even though they have 2 bonus against heavy infantry, which is the only thing I'm making, except I don't know if these count as heavy infantry. I feel like this is light artillery, but I don't know, and I don't remember how to check that. I probably have to look it up. But it says anti-infantry artillery, so they are artillery. So these bonuses that they have don't really count against Aegis guns. And also, even if they did, they would only do 18 damage per shot. And the Aegis guns have 130 HP, but the Fusiliers have 253. And also, they shadow teched with my Janissary. Wait. Oh, I never understood how the shadow teching work. I thought they shadow teched with their unit equivalent, because basically the Fusiliers are just beefy, like, not beefy, just better Janissaries. Like, this is a better version of this unit. And like, they increased with the age up. They got better just with the age up exclusively. So that's awesome. I don't even have to upgrade my Janissaries for these guys to upgrade. And I think maybe I'm working on the Aegis gun upgrade. No. Probably should get the Aegis gun upgrade. I mean, it's not really necessary because he's not an age 2, so there's no way his units can be upgraded. But like, maybe should have done that. I don't know. He has a lot more units here, but my units are just better. And we're going to see how this plays out. He's running. He's not even, he knows that he cannot fuck with this shit. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm tired of you having these blockhouses here, so get this shit out of here. Getting rid of this blockhouse. Got that out of there. And now here comes the Strelette army. And they suck. Strelettes are just awful units. And cannons are really, really good against shit like this. They have a 3 area of effect. So they affected, you know, 3 areas. You see it just took out 3 people right there. And they have 3 times bonus damage to infantry. And their damage is 100. So basically they just kill things automatically. Like infantry specifically. And he tried to get his horses in here because horses actually do well against like cannons. That's what you want to, you know, attack them. But I kind of protected him really well, and you know, now he kind of just, he made his bed, and he's gonna live, or he's gonna die, or I don't know. He's going with the shit basically right now. He should be focusing my cannons though. He's not doing that with his infantry. Like if he focused my cannons with his infantry, probably could have got my cannons out of here. I would have still won the battle, I think, just because all my units are really good against infantry, except for the Janissaries. But I just have them in there as, you know, meat shields basically, so that all the focus aren't on my Fusiliers or Aegis guns, because these guys are cheap units and they're good. They're like musketeers. And so we got rid of blockhouse number 3, and I'm not exactly sure what that means, but I thought basically he was just saying good game, like it's basically fucking over. I don't know why I was expecting him to just quit at any moment here, but he didn't do it. He's wasting, I don't know how he has so much wood to make so many blockhouses. That's the thing I'm confused about. And he has so many resources, but yeah, I destroyed all his blockhouses, so he can't make anything. He can't make units. He can't make anything to combat this because he has no buildings to do so. Destroyed another one of those. He thinks these cannons are gonna like save the day, which they are killing my fucking units. I'm not really realizing. And I'm just like, okay, that's cool. I'm not gonna stop attacking though. I'm just gonna get my units closer to my cannons, and then let my cannons take out your cannons. And then I'm pretty sure the game is over after I get his cannons, because he already knows, like, it's not really shit to do. I still have my cannons. I'm just going to walk over here to start destroying shit. And yeah, you can't do anything, and it's a good game. He floated so many resources. I don't know. I feel like he could have definitely continued to compete in this game if he would have just used the resources that he had. But he did it. And the thing is, he had blockhouses, and he had enough wood to make another town center. So he really didn't have to quit. Like, he could have made more units from this blockhouse this blockhouse, made a town center, tried to get a stable because the stable really would have saved his entire life in this game. And yeah, his lack of troop diversity kind of fucked him. But I mean, that's what it was. I needed this game because my elo has been going down rapidly. It's gone like under 1,000, which is just like, it's just bad. I don't know if you can see it here. No, I think it's still under 1,000. Because I've just been trying this new strat, the Fusilier strategy, but I don't have it worked out to a T. And like, so it's just causing me to lose. But I have more units back here. I was called, more Janissaries are coming. I had Abe's guns coming, and I had Fusiliers back here that, because I had, you know, that shit going there. More Fusiliers were gonna come. It was gonna be hard for him to come back from where he is right now, just because he only has blockhouses. But I think he could have salvaged his game because he just had a lot of fucking resources. Like, he has double the amount of resources that I have right now. And it would have taken me a minute to destroy all the things here. And I probably would have destroyed the houses, like, specifically. So he was going to have to get a lot of wood. But he can just... The thing is that he could use his shipments, too, though. He just got the H3. He has 1,000 wood shipment and this shipment. And he has this shipment. Basically, he has a lot of things that could have fucked me a little bit, like with these shipments. He can ship them to the blockhouses. He doesn't need a town center to do that. So yeah, I think he might have just gave up a little bit quick, but I'll take it. I'll take the win. That's the end of this video, and yeah.